guys, Hazardous Mushroom here, and welcome back to another video. Now I know it's been a minute since my last one, and I'm really sorry for that. I've been extremely busy, and well, I hope to get right back into it like I never left. But I need to start this video off by saying that I ran into an immense amount of issues recording this first 30 minutes, and I'm gonna have to cut a lot of stuff. I don't know what was going on. I think my computer's not up to snuff for this game, but I hope to fix the issues for the next coming up episodes, if there is any. Now, if you don't see any within a few days and I'm on to something else, then that means it just didn't work, and I'm gonna have to upgrade my computer for it to go. I am a bit rambling on, but I'm really sorry for the cuts and, the audio bugging out. I couldn't quite fix it. I did all the steps I had to take. But I hope, nonetheless, I hope you all enjoy. Again, I'm sorry for the crappy visuals, but nobody really comes here for the visuals. They come here for me, obviously. Not. But nonetheless, I hope you all enjoy. I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.
Back to the beginning. We all come to a story with hopes and expectations, looking for an answer. Sometimes it would be better to live with that hope without ever knowing the full story. In a horror story, there are only victims and monsters. And the trick is not to end up as either. But trapped by the genre, we are all ripped to pieces along the way. This is not the story I hoped it would be. This is not the ending I wanted. This story will eat us alive. This story is a monster. And monsters wear many faces.
Just like that, we are in here. This game looks crazy, by the way. Absolutely astonishing. What? You've never seen a guy skinny dip before? Yeah, that's right. Get on out of here. Phew. Just the atmosphere is crazy. Oh, dude, if it's gonna be like that all game, we're gonna have an issue. We've been doing that. What the hell? Whoa, hey, relax. See, the game saved it. Now something's gonna happen. About to have a nice picnic at the forest. Oh yeah, picnic, right, guys? This is the new party, right? Guys, what the hell was that? Guys, relax. Oh, relax. Oh, sick.
Hey, kiddo. How are you?
I'm good, Mom. How are you?
This trip might take a little longer than I thought. I'm sorry I've been gone so much lately, Logan.
Oh my God, Mom, it's not your fault people get all murdery. What happened?
Just work stuff.
Right. Well, Dad and I are just watching the latest episode of Night Springs here. Mom, it's so good.
No spoilers! I'll let you get back to the show. You were supposed to wait and watch with me. I love you both.
This is what happens when you go on work trips, Mom. Love you too. And say hi to Casey. Tell him to stop brooding so much.
Logan? I will. Bye, kiddo. Logan thinks you should try cheering up.
Snarky kid. Wonder where she gets that from.
It can't be a coincidence that another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Feels like the killer's leaving us a message.
I'm glad you're on this case with me, Anderson. It's right up your alley. You should take lead. Think of me as the backup.
Okay. Any words of advice?
Nothing that would cheer anyone up. Here we are, Cauldron Lake.
Time to get to work. deputy was supposed to be here to show us to the crime scene. There's the car, so where's the deputy?
Eaten by a bear? I'll check out that map.
Okay. Invitation.
Worth memorable.
Okay. Yeah, there's definitely going to be a...
You're the one who wanted to switch.
I think I hear someone.
I'm not walking all the way back
Could
down.
be our deputy.
Hey, over here.
Oh. Sick.
Hey there.
Maybe you
Agent
could,
Casey, right? Sheriff Breaker said you'd be coming by to take over the case.
You're half right. Anderson?
Yeah.
Saga Anderson. I'll be leading this case. You know my partner, Alex Casey.
My Deputy Mulligan. I just figured that, you know, that, Federal agents right here, Thornton. My partner, Thornton, down at crime scene. He's not what you call the sharpest axe in the shed.
I don't say.
What do you mean? Are they with you? Oh, shit! They didn't hear me, did they?
What can you tell us about the crime scene?
Tell them about the heart.
I was getting to that, Thornton. Well, we reckon there are some, organs that are currently outside the victim's person when they should be, but you know, inside.
Any witnesses to the crime?
Were there any witnesses?
Yeah, a couple out-of-towners. I wonder what they were doing sneaking around the woods at night.
Mention the city folk. Pretty suspicious.
Not that we have anything against city folk, right, Thornton? But don't worry. Sheriff Breaker took them back to town a while ago.
I want to see the body. How do we get there?
Oh, sure, that's real simple. Just through the hole in the fence, down the hill towards the lake, around the old convenience store. You can't miss it. Everything's been closed since the area was fenced off. The store, the campground, all of it.
Hey, Mulligan, tell them I'm here waiting. I'll show them around.
They got it, Thornton.
Jeez, man. Thanks. Meet Deputy Thornton at the general store.
Before we get to the crime scene, there's time to review the facts of the case so far. Make sure I'm seeing the clues clearly.
What's that mean?
Alice technique. To sift through clues and work the case. Office as a model in my head.
Okay.
The facts are on the board.
Huh.
Everything we know about the previous murders. Worth taking another look.
Case board is a mental technique that allows Saga to analyze clues and progress the investigation. You can use WASD to move around. Sick. And scrolls the zoom. You're free to navigate the case board to leave by pressing escape. Okay, let's see here. All victims reported missing in 2010. No other commonalities. Ted Lane, Wendy Davis, Percy Wolf. Services and murders, bloating, only commonality in bodies, but not cause of death. Chest trauma. Postmortem. While they're putting tattoos after they killed him. They have no Chest trauma resembles an animal butchery techniques. Huh. Okay. Oh,
I see you're... Mr. Kraken.
We're just getting started. Let's head down the hill to the crime scene.
no wonder my game is slightly taking a poop.
Hey, Casey. You putting me in charge.
No wonder this has to render out every time I go to the Mine Place, sorry. It's because not only am I having to render a map, I have to render this entire area to then render my map. So, sorry for future map pull-ups.
Stairs are out. You okay to jump down?
Oh, you look pretty old. The mighty mountain in the distance is no other than Mirror Peak, the iconic landmark overlooking Cauldron Lake. Cool.
Fucking nature. Gives me a headache. There's too much sky.
Not a bad place to get murdered.
If getting back to nature is your thing.
What kind of thing? Psycho thing to
Damn.
say.
Should have brought an umbrella.
I like the rain. The only thing around here that feels like home.
You think the local law had the sense to put up a tarp?
If they did, next coffee's on me.
Hey!
Deputy Thornton, I take it.
That's me, at your service, ready to get this case solved. Now the body's behind the store. Come on, I'll show you. So, FBI, huh? That's so cool. Hunting down psycho serial killers and shootouts with the mob.
You forgot the UFO cover-ups.
What? Those are real? You guys hiring?
Let's just see this body, shall we?
No tarp.
Now this is the scene of the crime. We found him on the table. And we didn't touch nothing, you know, procedures and stuff.
Thanks, Deputy.
No tarp. You owe me a coffee.
Okay, let's start by examining our guest of honor. Does this fit the MO of the previous murders?
Well,
Step 1. Examine the corpse.
oh,
Body is positioned on the table. Ritualist?
yeah. Oh, what the crapo? Oh my god, this game is ruined for me. Prompt a new question. Killings to investigate. Case boards by pressing control. You are now free to examine the case board or leave.
killer left the heart right next to the body. Bruising on the wrist from the cargo straps holding him down. Incised stab wound. Chest cut open. Heart removed.
Major chest trauma. Cargo straps. And heart found near the victim's body.
My wrist
Oh, brother.
definitely matches the previous murders. But this time the heart and the straps were left behind. More clues to work with. This makes 4 murders that we know about.
Okay, the clues have resolved the open question and unlocked a deduction. As you advance the investigation, new questions will be unlocked, updating your goals. You can check the updated goals by pressing Control. More about the victim, learn more about the killer. You're free to examine the case or to leave. Cases by interrupted. May find some new leads this time. So the chest trauma and the straps, the other one didn't say, did it? If it was... It didn't have a heart. I don't remember saying anything about the heart, but we need to find the killers and the victim. Well, the victim, I guess we don't know.
Who is our victim? Who killed him? Need to find more clues. Any idea who the victim is?
Sure do. His name is Nightingale. He was FBI. He came to town about 13 years ago. I haven't heard a word about him since. Well, until now.
Nightingale. Robert Nightingale?
Yes, you probably knew him. Brothers in arms. Oh, and sisters.
Screening people as well as by examining your surroundings.
Large amount of blood on the table. The victim died here. Multiple people were here. Multiple killers?
Huh.
So you knew our victim?
Well, I didn't recognize him in his current state. But yeah, I ran into him a few times in Quantico. Never worked any cases together. After his partner got killed in the field, he went off the deep end. Got the boot pretty quick after that.
Okay, so...
So what happened to Nightingale after the Bureau let him go?
I only know the rumors. Depression led to booze, booze led to paranoia. He got some wild ideas in his head, chased ghosts until he fell off the map. Guess he ended up here.
I bet there's more to that story.
But no happy ending.
Nightingale went missing 13 years ago. 2010.
Same as all the other victims.
Certainly fits the pattern. Makes me wonder what was going on that year.
Probably something this town wants to forget.
Yeah, most likely.
Someone was drinking beer. They spent time here, waiting. Someone left in a hurry. Knocked the tripod over. Was it for a camera? I think that's everything. For now, at least.
Mm-hmm. Anything clean?
Need to think about it. Was he killed here, or brought here after? For display.
Well, we know that. Sorta. Off the deep end. That's the victim, right? Yeah. Multiple sets of footprints, that's the killers. Heavy blood splatter on the table. Multiple
Footprints
sets.
indicating multiple killers. Quite the party.
I seen 13 years ago.
Robert Nightingale, ex-FBI, came to Bright Falls 13 years ago.
Body. Your body's left nearby.
A murder to happen here. Passing the time with equipment ready. They were waiting for him. But why Nightingale? He's been missing for 13 years. Why here? Why now? Profiling. Get into the subject's head. See what they saw. Feel what they felt. Use whatever I know about them to guide my intuition to a revelation. Piece it together.
Well, let's check it out. Missing person.
Agent Nightingale has been MIA for 13 years. How did he end up here?
Up from the lake that's not a lake. It's dark. He was there too. You are not allowed in the lake until he says otherwise.
Robert Nightingale came from the lake before his murder. Nightingale was chosen as the victim. Why?
Flick the switch. It goes click. Lights are off. But somebody's home. Somebody's home.
This wasn't some random act of violence. This was a ritual. A Nightingale a component. They didn't see him as a person. More like a container for something.
Huh. But why now after 13 years? Where's he been?
The lake is connected to Nightingale somehow. Casey, let's take a look down by the lake. Lead the way.
Sounds good. This way, right?
Right.
Well, okay. Well, I'll just wait here.
Yeah, you do that, bud.
This one of your hunches, Anderson? Did something happen at the lake?
I think Nightingale came up from that direction. From the lake. Probably looking for shelter. Safety. They were waiting for him.
When you're ready, I'd love to hear what you put together so far.
Sure. It's not that complicated. Nightingale was out in the woods alone at night, possibly nude. The killers knew he was here, ambushed him, dragged him to the campgrounds, strapped him to the table, cut his heart out. But then they were interrupted by those witnesses, the Bookers. The job is unfinished.
That seems pretty complicated to me. What was this guy doing skinny dipping at this time of year?
Haven't figured that part out yet.
Lots of questions.
Lots of answers for us to find.
I didn't know trees got that big. Gives me the creeps.
You need to get out more. There's a piece of paper on the ground. Tracks. Barefoot. Nightingales? They come out from under the boulder.
It makes no sense.
A page full of text on one side. Not a printout. Written with a typewriter. Old school. Lines scratched out and edits added with a pen.
Like a manuscript. Page of a story. The killer left a message.
It's for us. The text is about us. The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale. And then there was the page they found. The first step down into terrifying depths.
Reading the words. These words felt like a message.
Felt like a message.
Someone knew they were here. Someone playing a game with them. An invitation. How could they not accept?
Even if they knew it would end up hurting them.
Hella weird.
Someone's been watching us.
Playing a sick game with us.
You were right. This is right up my alley. Nightingale came this way. Either he dropped this page, or the killers left it for us. I should profile Nightingale about this page. A witch with no heart. A strange echo of our murder.
Huh. Maybe, coincidence? How is she profiling a dead guy? How is this even possible?
We found a page in the woods. A story about these events. What is Nightingale's role in this?
Carry his words close to my chest now. Inside, the awful truth. You must dig it out.
In his chest. I must find out what.
Huh. The message. Robert Nightingale, gone missing here 13 years ago. Now he had suddenly turned up, only to be murdered in a brutal and bloody ritual on the very day of their arrival. First page they had found, not the last. The first step down the terrifying depths. Secret truth trembling beyond the threshold. Reading the words, these words, felt like a message was a message. Huh. Wicked. Footprints and trail had gone cold.
I think he came from the lake. But his tracks make no sense.
Asking something hidden inside of him. And the pages from the book.
Can't hear. Time to properly examine the body. See what I can find inside.
Yeah.
Casey, I think something's been put inside Nightingale's body. Let's tell the deputies to get the body to the town morgue.
Okay.
Whoever wrote that page made sure it read like a story. Like a scene from a thriller.
I hate all of it. The text said we'd find more. I believe it.
But what's the purpose? They're twisting events to create their own narrative. To do what? Entertain some fantasy? Projecting their desires? Are we characters or the audience? Witnesses to their design?
Hey, you
All
made
the
it back.
above?
Good.
It's all about control. Deciding what happens to who. Don't let it drag you in.
Too late. I'm already hooked. I need the next chapter.
I hope you didn't get stuck in any of those big puddles. Crazy flooding down there, huh? Just like I said.
I want the
Sure.
body taken back to town for a proper examination ASAP.
Sure, but the coroner won't be back in town for another week after Deerfest.
Well,
Not
that's
a problem.
okay.
I'll do it myself.
Oh, sure. See, he's got the bookers at the Oh Dear Diner in town.
Well, we can go and question them.
Key to the gate. It's a shortcut back to the parking lot just up the hill.
Thanks.
Thanks. Let's get the car, drive to Bright Falls, and talk to these witnesses, the bookers.
At the diner, right? I could use a cup of coffee.
Let's try that shortcut the deputy mentioned.
Sounds good.
Seems like a nice town so far. Murders aside. Pretty woods. Cute lodge we got set up in. We should go for a hike if we get a chance.
Now you're just being mean again.
Deputies aren't exactly up to the task, but hopefully the sheriff will be more helpful.
Not a surprise about the deputies. Doubt they see much stuff this gruesome.
Honestly.
Can't fit the clues all together yet. Heart removed, tripod, tracks leading to a dead end.
A tripod for a camera?
That's exactly what I was thinking.
A snuff film?
Maybe. And why take out his heart just to throw it away?
To stuff in something for us to find.
Sick. What was that?
I'm gonna go check something out. Be right back.
Got it.
I've noticed intriguing behavior in the surrounding common bird life. They seem to be alarmed and swarm around the lake. No birds of prey nearby. There are some strange sounds carried on the wind. However, nothing I can recognize or explain. Getting a little concerned. I might have to find another spot somewhere safer. Moved inland. Foliage is stunning. Most come back in fall. Had to stop and sketch this gorgeous vine maple just as the way Methuselah's beard hangs off it. Speaking of people, saw some drunk guy staggering around the forest earlier, acting weird, maybe drugs. Kept my distance, should probably find another spot, so annoying. Weirdo guy decided to change spots again, moved up the mountain a bit, found a fantastic overlook to camp at. But I'm more interested in the Alaska onion grass. Vases, but edible and surprisingly tasty. Eating grass, dude? What are you, a frickin' goat? But they sound wrong. Rabies? Want to leave, but the sun's going down. My stupid phone is dead. Gonna hide in the tent and hope they go away. Left this stuff after leaving, too. Huh. Little trail. Oh, to the car.
Here we are.
Beat ya.
Let's drive back to town and meet the sheriff at the diner.
Yeah.